I think we need to start heading towards Diamond City.
You helped us in our most desperate hour, and for that I salute you, sir.
You're welcome, Supervisor Brown. I need to drink and eat before we leave, but let's head down towards Diamond City. Alright, make this place slightly better. Put a cooking station down. We at least can cook some stuff up.
What are you building?
And I think we'll try to make some noodle cups. Do they have razor grain here? Or am I just imagining? That's corn. Think.
Jolly good to see you.
That's potatoes. That's corn. Those are mute fruit. Well, if they don't have razor grain, let's just plant a couple. Don't know where I got that from. Oh, and I just used it all. That's fine, I guess. Because I did not... oh, no. I did not see any razor grain here. But, let's, do I have any other soup I can make? Carrots. They don't have any carrots. Huh. Alright, well, let's just cook us some bloatfly. Some mirelurk. Some radstag. Some iguana. I'll leave the omelet for now. Hound meat will be good. And a very plentiful amount of mirelurk meat. Should keep us fed for a while. Alright, Preston, let's get on our way to Diamond City. I need to be cured of, did I not eat? Squirrel on a stick. And a noodle cup. There we go. See about... ooh, frag mines up here. Is there something here? Just a couple frag mines, not seeing anyone. Just a big old circle of frag mines. Huh. Weird. Preston?
Yo, psst. Just point me to it. Hold.
Just
I'll
stay here.
ready.
Alright, let's take this one first. These are at least fairly easy to see at night if I'm right on top of them. So they're hidden in the grass. 4 more of them. And it's hard to see sometimes. Missed that one somehow. Any others? Yes. It's like a trail of frag mines. Any more? That's a haul. Maybe once we get to Diamond City, we could sell them.
Hey, come on.
That glow there, that's Diamond City. Almost made it there before. Now I have more pressing concern. What's that? Huh. Some type of bandstand? And this boat is never any good for me. Let's just move past it fairly rapidly. We're almost at Hangman's Alley. We could stop there. Spend the rest of the night there. There's also this DC guard outpost here. Alright, let's just spend the rest of the night here. And hit Diamond City in the morning. Oh. And that's another reason I need a doctor. Sometimes you get sick. Of course it's raining. Alright, let's get myself a doctor. Diamond City Security? That seems good to me. So let me check this thing over here. I don't think I looted this area. Or scavenged this area, I think is a polite term. Scavenge the milk bottles. That'll do. Cigarettes. Sure. Right away. Definitely. Let's go back home, fill up our purified water. And maybe sell some of that in Diamond City. A few more caps. And see what we could buy. Have I actually looked at these things? Apparently not. Alright. Let's get those bottles filled. Now I don't expect these bottles to have too much value proposition in Diamond City, because it is a city, so they must have some way to get fresh water. Either that or they're all completely irradiated from years of walking around the wastes. This way to Diamond City.
Can't believe I'm posted outside the wall. Who the heck did I piss off?
Don't know.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Huh. Maybe she knows how to get in.
Just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
Yeah? Who are you?
What? Who are you?
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Huh.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Well, if I'm gonna look the part, might as well switch into my best clothes. You first.
You first.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright, Preston, let's make this look good.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Is that a
scrapped for
statement, Mr.
parts.
McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news?
She's a
'Cause
bit of
the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
She's a bit of a spitfire, isn't she? I definitely support the news.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Is one of the foundations of a free society.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
So why are you two arguing?
What are you two arguing about, anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
There's a missing person I want to find.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son.
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well,
Missing persons.
I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
So, Mayor, who can help me?
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any
I've had enough of this, Piper.
Hmm.
From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Alright, Piper. Maybe you have. Alright, I need to talk to Valentine. Nothing in that cache. Couple security guards.
Head on inside.
Thanks.
Hey. Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
Yep. Just looking around.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Well, I'm sorry about this. So has this... Yeah. Sorry about this. It happens.
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first guy Piper pulled into a heap of trouble he wasn't ready for. Thanks for being honest.
You're welcome,
If
Danny.
it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and... well, you saw how mad he is. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
Alright. Well, gonna keep these cash registers stashed. Nope. All cash done at the end of the day. Let's see this Diamond City.
Mayor McDonough has always been against the Minutemen. I never quite understood why.
That is kind of odd, don't you think? This is the Great Green Jewel.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. Now I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper?
Ah.
Who's really in control of Diamond City? Read the public.
Let's get one of your papers, kid.
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
The Institute?
The Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, mister? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Huh. So who's missing?
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or so, someone's gone. And we all know why. So you better be careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there. And they'll grab you, too. Like I said, it's all in the paper.
Huh. Alright.
I believe you. Thanks.
Thanks, kid.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister.
Synthetic truth. So the Noodle Place is a site of where a massacre, something happened. Okay. Ooh. Just a security I bought? That doesn't look like a doctor, at least
Is Mayor
I hope
McDonough
not.
telling the truth? What does he have to hide? Read the public for the hard questions.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his, her and her perfect hair.
The mayor's secretary. Come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
Right.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nick McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
So you can't tell the difference between
Who wants to look beautiful?
humans
Styles from across the Commonwealth.
and synths. That's funny. That's the noodle bar, but this man...
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone.
Huh.
I'd stay clear if I was you.
Thanks for noticing. You... looks like you at least have chems.
Patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Facial reconstruction?
Facial reconstruction? What's that?
It's Doc Crocker's specialty. If you're interested, talk to him about it. Just head through the door with our logo on it. Now, if you have an actual medical problem, speak up.
Okay, what treatment options do you have?
So what kind of treatments are common around here?
Bandaging wounds and cleaning radiation exposure are the most common things you outsiders usually ask for. That and kicking a chem habit.
Well, I picked up some, parasites and radiation. Why don't you try curing both?
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
My rads, for starters. Let's start with that.
Feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia. Yeah. We better clean you up. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
And let's see if you can cure my parasites.
I'm pretty beat up.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in, though.
That's what I've got. Parasites. Clean me up.
Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Hopefully nothing else.
No other complaints.
Off you go, then.
That's better.
Hey, Doc.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Let's see what you have to
Actually, I
trade.
need some supplies for the road.
Let's see what I can spare.
Antibiotics? Please have antibiotics. Syringer rifle. Huh. Doctor's weapon of choice. Pretty. But no antibiotics. I thought you were supposed to be a doctor. Alright.
It's Rim. You won't regret it.
Huh.
What do you say we grab a cold one? Bartender, right here. If that means would I like a drink, the answer is yes. Yeah, whatever. Just make it strong.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth weaponry.
No skull in the league can withstand a swatter.
Actually,
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
what?
What are you saying?
Yes. Alright, let's get ourselves a noodle cup. Or two. And let's try these famous noodles. Hydrates you and fills you up.
Diamond City right here.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola.
You want a Nuka-Cola?
Want a soda? Is that it?
Why not give him one?
Sure.
Hangout Inn usually has some, but I can't go there. Can't be around booze. Doctor says I can't drink that.
Yeah, I have a Nuka-Cola here.
Here you go.
Look at you, being nice to someone.
Thank you.
It's a change, isn't it?
Do you have a minute?
Sure, what is it?
What is it?
When we first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you, but you've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
You've already made me the general.
Why do you care so much what happens to the Minutemen?
When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really. When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way. We had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
So, how did it fall apart?
If things were so great back then, how did it all fall apart so fast?
I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. I guess General Becker was able to keep a lid on it. Keep everyone more or less on the same team.
Right.
But after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't believe it at first. These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am, too. Even after everything, I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
Right. I agree. They can be better than they were.
We are the good guys.
We're doing our best. And a lot of it has to do with your example. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
You're welcome, Preston. Anything else?
Anything else?
No, that was it. We'd probably better get back to it.
Right.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Cool.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
Yeah. Do you want the job?
What do you say?
Come to Sanctuary Hills.
Okay. Maybe this'll be a fresh start.
Yep. At the very least.
Don't let down.
Let's see if we can find the detective.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? Well, that's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Follow the Freedom Trail.
You're full of it, and that kind of talk is gonna get you snatched up by the synths.
Alright. Follow the Freedom Trail. But first, let's talk to this Valentine person.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Whose luck? Hi.
Something wrong?
His ties. Oh, Nick. Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Closed? It's... Who are you?
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
Me? No, I'm Nick's secretary. Handle his appointments, his papers, that sort of thing. Well, that's what I used to do anyway, but now Nick's disappeared and I can't keep a detective agency open without a detective.
Right. Any clues?
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station.
Park Street.
There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
So who's Skinny Malone?
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
Where's this Good Neighbor?
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
Huh. Alright, I can help you out.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Alright. Come on, Preston. We have a case. Now, I could talk to, Piper, but she said talk to her after I talk to Nick, so... And I'm lost. Let's find a place to nap. Science Center!
Professor, I have a new theory about how the Institute makes the synths.
Oh no. We've been talking about this, remember? After last time, the shouting, me sleeping on the cold floor of the lab for 3 nights.
That was your choice.
And seriously, growing synths from the ground using recombinant plant nuclei? I mean, how could they even?
You do want to talk about it.
Oh, look, we have a visitor. Dr. Duff, dear. If you could bother them while I walk away from this conversation.
Hi there. Are you here for today's free biology lesson?
Biology lesson?
That's right. Usually the kids from the schoolhouse are the first to drop by, but I don't see why I can't start the lesson with you.
Sure.
Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but it's actually a term referring to dozens of different ionizing rays. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about? The one most associated with the big old bombs 200 years ago?
I'd say gamma rays.
Gamma rays?
That's right. Now, gamma rays are bad. Really bad. If your body absorbs too much of that kind of radiation, you'll suffer from fatigue, anemia, even death. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for 2 centuries now, and they've adapted. Neat, huh?
So what's adapted?
What kinds of things have adapted to radiation?
Oh, that's the perfect segue into the field trip portion of the lesson. Are you ready?
Field trip?
Field trip?
That's right. You go out, do some science of your own, and come back. I usually have a prize for the best junior scientist, which I guess is just automatically going to you. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size.
Right.
So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
Sure.
Get the blowfly gland. Got it.
Remember, bring the gland back in one piece. Oh, and don't chew on it. One of the students got horribly sick because of that mistake.
Gotcha. Don't chew on it. Alright, maybe I'll find a bloatfly.
Some guy came into town. Said he picked up a weird distress call in the Cambridge ruins.
Huh. Maybe I'll find...
I know you. You're that Minuteman, Gavi. I really look up to you guys.
Hey, I appreciate it.
You guys are great. Here, take this. I hope you can find a use for it.
The Minutemen definitely do some good. Let's see if we can find a place to kip before we go find, Valentine. Looks like he's not too far away, but he is definitely by a combat zone and good neighbor.
I can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in a dugout inn, and that's the booze. A beer and my slippers after this shift. That's all I ask. City boy eats at the noodle stand.
Real Diamond City boys
Get lost.
eat at the noodle stand. Gotcha.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Yefim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters. A Meyerlurk!
A Meyerlurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Vadim! I forgot you were there, Yefim. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Huh.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Alright. So this is your bar.
This your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking it.
Well, let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got.
Don't order just one now. Leave it up.
Bovrov's best. Makes me look good and feel stronger. But makes me dumb as rock. I'll pass. You don't happen to have a bloatfly gland since you do have bloatfly meat, huh? Save me some trouble. No Nuka-Cola, though.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
We do? I'm listening.
You've got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
I just came into town. What's the job?
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you. I can assure you that it will be dangerous, and that you'll be paid fairly.
Sign me up.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that.
Right.
Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Right.
Come, have a drink. I didn't buy bar to sell water.
You deal with the rooms?
Need a room?
Yeah. Let's rent a room.
Deal.
You're in room 2, just through the door.
Alright. Let's give our site a chance to rest.